Now I'll take you point by point. The first one that we saw is documents evidencing ownership or documents showing title, because that is the most important. Now how do you verify whether a particular property has title or not? So the general documents that need to be seen is a sale deed. If at all the borrower has purchased the property from someone, then the sale deed. If the property has been purchased from a builder, then you will have only one sale deed between the builder and the borrower. And if there have been multiple transactions that have taken place before the property came to the borrower in question, you will have a chain of documents. So from the builder to Mr. A, Mr. A to Mr. B, and Mr. B to the borrower, which is Mr. C. All these documents have to be checked, verified for stamp duty, for registration, and for the fact that all these documents pertain to the same property in question, right? The other documents that you have to see is that in states like Maharashtra and Gujarat, or in some other states also, where you have a concept of housing society, there is a concept of share certificate. So the share certificate is nothing but a document which the society gives evidencing the right of the borrower in the flat. There you also need to do additional checks, that whether there is any objection that the society has received for the property, or there are any other court litigations which are pending for which the court has sent a notice to the society, or there are any other issues which are pending with respect to the transfer of shares. The third check that needs to be done, and the most important one, which generally is done through a lawyer, is the check in the sub-registrar's office. In layman's language, this is called as a title search. So what this lawyer will do is that he will go to the sub-registrar's office. The next important check that you need to do is to do a title search. Now before we go on to see how a title search is done, let me tell you what is a sub-registrar's office. So sub-registrar's office is a government office in each state, which is a public office which keeps a record of all the agreements that are taking place in the state. And all immovable property transactions where the value of the property is more than 100 rupees need to be registered. Registered means that the sub-registrar has to take cognizance of the fact that this transaction has happened. So you need to go and produce that document before that office. The sub-registrar will then confirm, saying that yes, he's taken note of this document, and that document now lies in his records. The original will obviously lie with the parties, but a copy of that document will lie with the sub-registrar. So this lawyer, when you appoint him to do a title search, will go to the registrar's office and do a search, and he will pull out all the records with respect to this property that the registrar has in his custody. This includes all transactions, be it sale, gift, release, whatever transaction has happened will all lie with the registrar's office. So he'll go and make a list of all these transactions so that you will come to know whether there was any other transaction which you are not aware of. Once the sub-registrar check is done, you need to go and check for the court records. So while all of this may be there might be certain litigations or certain objections which may be pending in the court, where the court is yet to decide as to who the real owner of the property is. So that search is also known as litigation search, and it does form a part of the title search. So the lawyer will again go through the court, he'll pull out the court records, and he'll tell you whether there are any litigations which are pending with respect to this property. The last and one more important aspect that needs to be checked is something called as lis pendens. Lis pendens is a record which will have a noting of the litigations which are pending in the court. So if the court has sent a notice to either the registrar or to the society, they will have a noting that there is some litigation which is going on, and till the time that litigation is settled, this property cannot be transferred, or if there are any other restrictions that are placed on the transfer of the property. After all of this has been checked, only then can you say that this property is owned by the borrower or not.